It's Dragon Source, sexiest man alive, alien slayer, demon slayer, superhero. And we're live on New Earth. Let's go. So, this video is called The Dark Truth Behind Reincarnation and the Lies You've Been Told. Ooh, ominous. First and most foremost, I am genuinely not afraid of death. At all. At all. How did I get here? Is what you're wondering. Stay tuned. First and most foremost, secondly, actually, here's the lie. Right? You want to know the lies? What do they tell you about reincarnation? That you're here to learn lessons, right? Isn't that what they tell you? Yeah, I didn't learn enough lessons. My spirit's retarded. All right, he's a flunky. I've been here who knows how many times, 30, 40, 100. Just, he can't get it. He's just stuck in the same grade over and over and over again. I guess we're all just retarded flunkies, aren't we? How have we all been here for thousands of years and just can't figure it out? Yeah, shoot. Do more homework. The same soul group with the same lessons. All right, Uncle Bob. Next time, you're going to be my son, and because you're my son, it's going to be a little bit harder to kill you this time. We'll see if we can get this right. We'll give it one more shot. Uncle Bob, no! Not with the knife again. Shoot. No. Meeting with your spirit team in the afterlife. Well, we killed each other again. The 20th time? Oh, the 25th? I lost count. Well, can you guys work it out? I mean, we're cool over here, theoretically. It's just, we're just having problems over there. Well, maybe with a different set of spirit guides this time. Maybe the old ones just weren't working for you. We're gonna give you 4 spirit guides instead of 3. All right, we're gonna put you in a slightly different soul family. It's still the same people, just like a different subgroup of them. All right, and this time we're gonna put you in a body that is actually disabled. Because you need to learn that lesson of patience, and then maybe you'll have the patience not to kill Uncle Bob this time. You need to work on your patience, all right? And we're gonna make it so you have a speech impediment, so you literally can't express your anger in the moment because you got anger management issues. Okay? All right, son. Just we love you. We have all this unconditional love and light for you. That's why we're gonna send you back this 26th time, retarded in a wheelchair. And you guys are like, yep, that story checks out. All right, I read all Dolores Cannon's work. That's what unconditional love is. All right, the source just loves us that much. Okay, that it's just gonna continue to put us back in this torture matrix until we're truly enlightened. It's not a torture matrix. All right, glass half full. All right, where are my rose-colored glasses? All I got are the Morpheus shades, unfortunately. So, how do we break the cycle? How do we break the curse? It should be obvious to you by now. Reincarnation is a forced process. You know what? Just in case you're having doubts, go ahead and read the Tibetan Book of the Dead. That'll clear you up real nicely. Real nicely. Okay, this is what happens. This is what happens when you die. First, your spirit is kind of hovering over this plane. okay? And it's still kind of connected to your soul at that point, which is connected to your body, your blood, your mind, basically. And hovering around this plane, waits for the funeral or whatever. You know, maybe might hang around for a week or two, maybe a little bit longer. Then it goes through the portal to the other side, the spirit realm, and there, do your life review with the divine council of 9 or your spirit guides or whatever alien entity. And usually first they'll give you love, a lot of love from your family, like, hey, you made it, we're so glad to see you. Put on this big happy song and dance for you. Okay, at some point they'll do your life review. You're like, yep, you know, you killed Uncle Bob again. There he is. He's really happy to see you. All right, but you know, you guys got some karma to work out. I don't know what to tell you. You got to balance your karmic scales before you can go ahead and send up out of here, because, you know, all right, Uncle Bob, not only Uncle Bob, but think about all the people that you gave paper cuts to, handing them paper too quickly, too aggressively, because you weren't patient. You know how many people you gave paper cuts to? We're gonna have to take an arm next life, because you need to understand all the finger and hand pain that you gave people with those paper cuts. Like, all right, I'm gonna put you on an arm so you won't even be able to row your wheelchair. All right, you know, it's just, and you're like, well, hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone, baby. No. If you maybe you get wise and you don't get rocked to sleep by all the love bombing they do. Look it up. It's a term. And you're like, no. F that. Nope. Bye. Where's the door? You're like, oh, you want the door? Be my guest. You're like, all right. So you go down the hallway, the halls of Amenti, and Thoth's just like, I'm really effing wise. Got a question? Shoot. Kidding. I'm too important. Anyway, as I was telling Anubis. So I was boning this Nigerian the other night. In the underworld, yep. And anyway, you're just like, man, F that guy. So you walk past Thoth and all of his emerald tablets that he's hoarding. And then you go all the way to the end of the hall and you're like, all right, great. There's actually a lot of doors. Well, and maybe that one will lead to the higher dimensional plane of bliss and paradise. And you go in it, it's just like, all right, it's not too bad. It's a few rainbows and Care Bears, and it's like, all right, Care Bears walking up to you. Yep. It's really great. Peaches and cream, you know, butterflies, the birds are singing, waterfalls, and then it goes to nighttime, and all the polar bear, cool. There's polar bears too, and the Care Bears. They're tag teaming. They're like then now they grow fangs, and they start howling. They're werebears, right? Start howling, and they just start sprinting at you with their fangs out, blood dripping off of them. And you're like, oh, crap. Well, this is not paradise. So now you're sprinting, running for your life, looking for another door. And there happens to be a door in a tree. Boom, go through the tree. Now you're in tree world, and all the trees are singing and dancing like a Disney movie. Yeah, we're trees, blow through the breeze, smoke some leaves. Baby, we're trees, we're trees. It's like a Disney movie, all right? Come and dance with me, we're trees. And now all the trees they got you roped into their dance party, okay? Just dancing around a fire. There's a stick over the fire, like, that's weird. I don't know why trees would be eating flesh. I wonder what they're having for dinner. The trees are like, it's dinner time. We're gonna have a feast. You know what we like? That's human meat. You're like, whoa! No! And you try to get away from the trees. Whack, whack. All the branches is coming out like. It's like in the Harry Potter movie with the you know, they got the that tree that's like alive. It has its own consciousness, and it's just like swinging them around. It's like throwing the car around or something. It's like that. And they get you. They tie you up. They're starting to slow roast you over the fire, and you're like, please, no. Okay. What do I have to do to get out of this situation? Who is in charge here? Who is in charge of this dream nightmare? And then Morpheus shows up. The white Morpheus. And he's like, come with me if you want to live. And he pulls his knife out. He pulls his pocket knife out. Cuts the ropes off you. You make a break for it. Kung fu karate kicks through the trees. Boom. He's like, okay, here's the exit point. It's a telephone booth, of course, because those ironic, corny, scumbag aliens, they gotta make it funny. They gotta have a laugh at your expense. Boom. Okay, now you're in the telephone booth. Where does it lead you? Back into the halls of Amenti. Both just like, did you have fun? Kidding, I don't actually care. That way. And like Anubis, pass the weed, please. Anubis hitting the bong like, oh man, if I could do any drug, just not chocolate. And anyways, you walk back. There's your spirit team. It's really aliens wearing a disguise to fool you, of course. You're like, all right, geez, guys, you have my attention. They're like, all right, I knew you'd be back. Have a seat. All right, I'm gonna draw up another script, another life play for you to act out. This time, you're not supposed to kill Uncle Bob. All right, no arms, in a wheelchair. Slightly different subset of your soul group. Okay, retarded, speech impediment, all that. And hopefully, if everything, fingers crossed, they've got like 8 fingers or like Shiva things. Fingers crossed that you're not going to F this one up. Maybe, just maybe, you can move on to the 4th dimension next time. All right? We got your back. We love you. That's why we're doing this to you. I mean, for you. It's all for you, remember? These lessons are for you to grow your soul. I'm going to send you back to Earth. And remember, just don't kill Uncle Bob. All right? Call us if you need help. You can call on Thoth or Anubis. You know, if they're not busy. If we're not busy, you know, we've got other things to do. We've got other scripts to write. All right? But best believe you're important to us. Okay? All right? We're gonna send you back there. And there's the portal. You're just like, all right, F it. Fine. Let's go. Go through the tunnel of light, back into the back into a womb space. You're in your mother's womb, just like, it's not too bad in there. It's not too bad. And then all the fluid starts draining, like, there's like an alarm blaring. And you're like, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, and then everything is shrinking around you. You're getting real claustrophobic. They're just forcing you, getting squeezed out of the womb, and you're just like, there's like this blinding light coming in. You're just like, whoa, I don't want to go over there. What is this light? This burns, forcing you out, and you're just like, no, let me go back in. Get all tangled up in the umbilical cord. Now you're choking on it. Like, all right, fine. Just get this thing off me. All right. And the doctors reach his hands in. You're like these big monstrous alien hands that are infected with all these weird energies and entities being in a hospital, pulling you out. It looks like you get abducted by a UFO. There's just this blinding circular white light over your head, like. And you start crying like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. It's so bright. Where are my Morpheus shades? But you can't say any of that, of course, because even if you weren't retarded with a speech impediment, you'd still be a baby. A retarded baby with a speech impediment. Ugh. I wouldn't want to be you. You know? And then, if you're unlucky, sometimes they'll do even worse stuff to you in the hospital. We don't need to go into that here. Then you grow up, then you get amnesia and forget all about why you came here. And then you got to stumble through a whole bunch of darkness and roadblocks and lessons and experiences and a whole bunch of spiritual journeys and pains and purging and crying and failed relationships and hustling for $1, trying anything, psychedelics, research, reading all these books, going to healing expos, getting your crystals, sage, everything that you did to get to this point has led you to me, who is getting you to see how this entire system, this entire circle of life is one big lie, energy extraction. Hold on. Matrix. Now you're like, okay, you have my attention, but geez, man, what am I supposed to do about that? I mean, I read the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, and you know, I invoked all the names in the book. Shoot, I even got high trying to summon him. You know, where is he? He's in you, buddy. He is I, and I am him. It's Christ. It's Krishna. Same root word. Christ, Krishna, Thoth. Same thing, baby. Thrice risen. The chrism is risen through the prism, the transmutation. It's light. It's in you. Your spirit, your divinity, the source of your life force energy, your divine spark, your creativity. That's your spirit, and that's in you. Connect to that through your heart. I now command my spirit to take all the thoughts in my head, drop them into my heart, and make me totally real. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Why are you totally real? Why be totally real? What is realness? Realness is the quality of subliming the matrix, basically. Having all your spirit coalesced into this central point of this body, this awareness that you currently have, not on any parallel reality, not on any parallel clone body that you may have on a cloned earth, not on any other timelines and parallel realities in the multiverse, just right here, right now, present, not in the past, not in the future, not on any other timeline, not in a parallel reality, right here, right now. This is where my spirit is. I'm aware. I got the fire. I got the light. I got the knowledge. I got the wisdom. I am Christ. He is I am him. I am the way, the truth, and the light. Okay? And I'm going to tell you right now what you need to do to save your spirit from this reincarnation loop, the demiurge, the beast that keeps putting you in situations, spreading you out thin across the multiverse, putting you in as many situations of suffering and emotional polarization as possible so they can steal your life force energy and pieces of your spirit so they can keep their torture matrix going, of which they have power and you don't. No, we're flipping that whole script. We're burning that entire script, throwing the entire book out. Every page of every story in that book in the past are the Akashic Records, taking the whole Akashic Records, and we're burning that bitch to the floor. There is no past. I'm free. I'm a sovereign being. And you are too. This is what you got to do. It's real simple. Go to www.creationlightship.com. You can go to the archives of the radio links near the bottom of the left side of the home screen. Scroll down a little ways. Boom, radio links. Go to the BBS archives. 2008 is a good year to start. Listen to 10 plus of those archives. You'll get a good idea of what's actually going on. Ron Amatron, basically the modern equivalent of Christ, came back from the source as a light being projected in this reality to give us the keys out of this matrix. Y'all looking for Christ? That was him. He was in the body of Christ. He has memories of that, according to his own experience. Story of Christ. What is that? That was him here as a healer, trying to heal people. The Galactic Federation of Light. They were supposed to protect him. The Father, the light ship. The Father is the light ship. God, the Father, the Holy Spirit, whatever. That is the light ship that he came from. Okay, the Galactic Federation of Light was supposed to protect him. Sitting there on the cross like, why did you betray me? He's talking to the Galactic Federation of Light. Betrayed him. Strung him up on a cross. Killed him. Cut his mission short. He had to come back 2,000 years later because every ascension point, 2,000 years apart. We're already overdue. Okay, why have you kept missing all the ascension points every 2,000 years? Why has your spirit been here for probably a minimum of like 20,000 years at least? Maybe a lot longer than that. Maybe 100,000. Why? Because you keep missing the ascension point. Why? Because the light cannot see you at ascension point. When that's ascension point is when they cut off all the all the lights in the universe. Take all the light fragments that it sees back to itself, okay? Back to the light ship, goes out, finds all the light fragments of you and your spirit that it can see and pulls you back. The darkness, put this cloak of darkness over your spirit so the light ship can't see you at that point. It's called your spirit barcode. And it's like that, this dark cloak over your spirit so the light ship cannot see you at ascension point. So you keep missing ascension point. So you keep getting stuck here for thousands of years, reincarnating, getting tortured by aliens, okay, in the halls of Amenti that are just freaking wearing masks, lying to you, keep writing scripts through your natal chart. You don't think this shit is real? You don't think your life is scripted? Look at your astrology chart. It'll tell you. You really, really want proof? It's going to cost about $500. But here's definitive proof your life is a script. Go to, I think it's called like IndianPalmLeafReading.com or like search my Indian palm leaf reading on Google. There's a group that'll do it for, it's like $100 to have them search for your palm leaf in an Indian library, and then $400 for the reading itself, and or maybe vice versa, I can't remember. And basically these Indian sages from thousands of years ago or something tapped in using Vedic astrology and their psychic abilities, knowing exactly what life situations you would be in when you came to request your Indian palm leaf reading, knowing exactly the life situations, all your brothers, sisters, relationships, people in your life that you have right now. It might be all the way to the name. I don't know. I haven't done it myself. I've just done my research on it and read some testimonials. But they know everything you're dealing with, health issues, career issues, everything. Knowing the exact point you would come to them for the reading. How? All they did was tap into the script that we are on. Do you get it? Your life is a script. Wake up! Wake the up! So, one more time. How do you get off the script? How do you get off timelines? How do you get out of the matrix? How do you break the vicious cycle of reincarnation? Go to creationlightship.com. Type in spirit barcode in the search box for healings. Type in spirit barcode in the search box for healings. Do the spirit barcode removal. Okay, that one takes 12 hours total. I would recommend doing it while you're awake, while your spirit's in your body, so you know for 100% that they are getting that clearing done. Your spirit's not in some other parallel life in a dream timeline somewhere. Do it while you're awake. You could have a picture of you in front of the screen, a recent picture, or just sit in front of the monitor for 12 hours straight. Okay, you don't have to be actively engaged with it. You could be reading or whatever. It's only $100. Get your spirit barcode off you and make sure that you are saved. That's all you got to do for spiritual salvation. It's all you got to do to save your spirit. Just get your spirit barcode off you. I can't be more blunt than this. And you're good. The light will recognize you at Ascension Point, pull you out, put you in quarantine to fix your spirit up, okay, and send you back to home base, where all the like-minded spirits just like you, who are born at the same time as you, created from divine creation of the creation light ship, are going to be on that planet together in 100% light resonance, where there is no mind energy. There is no aliens. There is no torture matrix to take your energy. It's just a bunch of like-minded spirits in just unconditional love and bliss, like a god creating whatever you want. That's what it is. That's what we're going back to. That's the ascension point. That's how you escape reincarnation. I wouldn't lie to you. If you don't want to believe me, then have fun in infinite darkness, because this is the last ascension point, according to Ron Amatron and the light ship. It's on you. You decide. Is your eternal spiritual salvation worth $100? Is it? You decide. Like, subscribe, click that notification button. Share this video to anyone you care about, because this message needs to get out there. I don't see anyone else currently pushing this message. I'm the only one I see on the internet actively promoting the light ship, giving people a clear understanding of the true nature of this reality, and directing people to the source, the light ship, for physical healing as well as spiritual liberation. I'm the only one I see currently doing this. Okay? This message is important. Spread it. I now command my spirit to take all the thoughts in my head, drop them into my heart, and make me totally real on the creation light ship New Earth timeline of peace, prosperity, miracles, abundance, and love. Thank you for your time. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Peace.